Welcome to something new I'm trying to start. Blogcast, where I just talk about random shit. And today, you know what? I'm just talking about myself. Second. Just talking about myself, you know? Stories I have, funny stories. While torturing somebody. You know, I'm gonna act out some of these. What do we want to start off with? Years of abuse, years of heartbreak, my own stupidity, my own genius stupidity. Public trauma, mental illness, gay. I don't fucking know. So let's go ahead and start this off. What is a funny thing I've done? You know, if any pyromaniacs out there, you just gotta have a liking for fire. Like it's like unnatural. Like a akin to fire. Like you're almost sexually attracted to it, except it's not quite that. Yeah, that sounds weird at first, but hear me out. It's like you look at it and you want to touch it, but you don't only want to touch it, you want it on you. Just like on your body. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I'd be that bad with pyromania. One time, dealing with such, I was just experimenting with fire. I decided, you know, it sounds like a smart idea. Throw some gas on a fire. And, not really gas, I think it was like lighter fluid, something. And it was a big ass bottle. I fucking squirted that shit out. Like, full on grip. Something went awry. There was something in the fire, or it was just the sheer amount that I had sprayed in, but the fucking bottle. Well, first the fire popped, causing some embers or whatnot to land near the bottle spout. Run up, that shit like fucking exploded onto my arm. Like, just the whatever liquid it was. We're just gonna say it was lighter fluid. Fucking onto my arm and shit. Just lit my arm on fire. Light on fire. There we go. Instead of cowering like him, a person next to me told me to just drop to the ground and yeah, exactly like that, and roll it off. I just kind of sat there for a second. And I just patted off my arm. I walked away that day with just some mild burns somehow. I was lucky I was wearing a hoodie. Hoodie was ruined. But hey. There was no third-degree burn, surprisingly. This guy, I can't say much else for him, alright? But, I can name a lot of times I've played with fire. Remember I was, like, a really young kid, I used to light toilet paper on fire. Just a little bit at a time. Not enough to, like, do damage to anything. Just get so much trouble with that with my family. Oof. God, I really don't know how to do these podcasts yet. I need, like, a friend to do these with. But if I'm just gonna do, like, life stories, then, nah, gotta be solo. Gotta be solo, you know? Oh, he's on fire. Oh, he's still on fire. Don't worry, buddy. You can't be on fire if you're not on skin. Speaking of skin, I once flayed off a giant chunk of skin off my arm. I had a divot in my arm. Bled. Good bit. It's, by big, I'm over exaggerating. It was like 2 inches maybe in diameter, at the widest. And my arm fucking bled. I didn't go to the hospital or anything. I just kind of braved it. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to know what caused that, it was I decided to be stupid in the woods. I decided I was just gonna run. I was just gonna run through the trees and shit. tripped on a big asshole. Like, if you've ever been to the South, there is, like Texas, there is just random assholes in the ground. Fucking tripped in one of those. Deep. Like, it went up to my, like, I'm 6'2", and that shit went up to my knee. And my arm just whammed right into a, like it just hit and slid down this, like, sharp-ass thing. I don't know if it was a branch of vine or something, but it, like, slopped off some skin. And I just sat there like, oh my god. And after I just saw, like, my arm fucking just start bleeding, I just said, you know what, yeah, we're done. We're done. Outside, we're done outside for right now. Walked inside, I had to hide it from my dad. Though a shitty parent, at least he would try to take care of the kids a good bit. I've been like 6'2" since I was fucking 16. He's not reviving for some reason. But yeah, they're I've been injured close to death so many times in my life. Let's talk more about fire and what I've done. I have so many burn scars on my hands, and one of them is from this one time whenever I was a little youngin', 8 years old. Put tape on my sister's bed, and I was like, you know, how are we gonna get this off? A fucking lighter. And yeah, I got the tape off, but I burned a hole in the bottom of the bed, and I put out the fire myself. I put out the fire myself, and the tape was all over my hands. Like molten tape. I somehow did not cry a single tear from that. I did not let out any pain. I just sat there, looking at my hands, and then went to the bathroom, and slowly started peeling off chunks of tape and skin off my hands. I'm like, I don't know what is wrong with me as a person. Like, I'm generally not the toughest guy. Other than insults. I tank insults, alright? Trust me. Whenever you live a life as a ginger, let alone a not too manly looking ginger, you'll hear some shit, alright? You'll learn to be tough. Wait, why is he... Oh, is he frozen? Did I freeze him? As I was saying, I've learned to take some insults. But like pain and shit, I don't have a high pain tolerance. I'm sensitive, dude. This fucking back's broke. Well, there's only one solution. And as I'm saying, I'm just not the most manliest. I'm not the toughest guy. And I shit you not, there's just sometimes when I'll just blank out the pain, and I'll fucking laugh at it for some reason. It's happened a few times recently, and I'm just sitting here like, hey, shut up. I'm crazy. Speaking of psychos, I've dated a few. I had a guy who was into meat hooks. By guy, I mean a chick who's into meat hooks. I call everybody guy. Fucking, like, you hear what I'm saying? Meat hooks. Meat hooks. They had meat hooks in their closet. I dated them for one day. They showed me their meat hooks. Sorry, I'm going off the rails here. We're talking about psychos now. Meat hooks. In a closet. Like, next to fucking churchware. Oh yeah, you have your average Sunday vest, and then you have your your average Sunday night. But yeah, they were from Australia, so hot ass accent. I love the Australian accent. Like, you talk Australian accent to me, you could say, "Oh, blimey," all day, and I'll be all over that like white on rice. Let me tell you. But she was a fucking psycho. That's what I liked about her. I like crazy. I like crazy people. For my current relationship, that really shows through. Except this one's a keeper. I'm like, oh, they fucking others. This person. Fucking. Oh my god, they want to be the best out of anybody around. And they mean it. Like, I'm not saying like it's a ego. No, they have no ego. It's like a weird... It's like a weird thing where they talk down about themselves, but then they want to kill everybody around them who's better than them. It's like, I personally am I'm pessimistic about myself. But I'm not wanting to kill everybody around me. So, that has me very confused about how the fuck do they develop that as a personality type? Like, if there's anybody else like that in the world, what? I just don't understand it. Okay, now back to talking about the meat hooks. They weren't fake meat hooks. They were legitimate metal. They were actually sharp. And they had chains. They were just in this person's closet. It's like, don't get me wrong. If you're freaky, that's alright. I'm not gonna judge someone for being freaky, but fucking meat hooks. Like, I'm a bit suspicious if I find meat hooks in somebody's closet. But nope. They were just for whenever they wanted a Freaky Friday. Oh yeah, that's just what I want for Freaky Friday. Fucking meat hooks. When I guess their past relationships had a bunch of scarring in their hands or some shit. What's another freaky thing dealing with exes? Sorry, we're just talking about a lot of past experiences now. Today is fire and exes. The fire of the heart and then the fire on my body. That's gonna be my name. That's gonna be the name of the thing. And yes, I have Medic sipping a cup of coffee, because why not? Anyways. Another crazy ex I had was a... Okay, don't judge me. I will date anybody. No, I'm not pan. It's just... I just don't give a fuck. A heart is a heart, in my opinion. I don't see them as the person they are. I see them as the heart that they have. Surprisingly wholesome coming from a guy who's a constant dick. Of course, not to the relationship partner, but yeah. So I once dated this guy that wanted to be a girl. I didn't know they were a guy that wanted to be a girl until I saw their fucking face. Yes, it started off as online, then became real life. And let me tell you, goblin under a fucking bridge. Yeah, sure, I still dated him, but I did not like... I don't like breaking people's hearts. That's why I still dated him. Oh my god, they fucking cheated. Like, of course I cheated on them first. That was one of my worst relationships ever. Like, I had suspected at first, so I was just like, you know what? If they're gonna be doing it, I'm gonna be doing it. Turns out they weren't. And I was just a dumbass. And I regret it. I hope they're having a great life currently. But they fucking cheated on me with so many people. Like, after I did what I did, like, I'm not gonna say that they did that, like, they were in the wrong. I was definitely in the wrong because I did it first and I was suspecting, but so many people, but like butt-ass ugly. Ugh. Alright, what's another good ex to talk about? I once had someone ghost me, come back to me, ghost me again, come back to me, ghost me again, and by the way, I only got with them one time. Other 2 times they still thought we were together, which was a definite no. The second I told them that we weren't together, they threatened to kill my ass. One time they sent me a video of them cocking a shotgun, and I'm just over here like, what the hell, man? Just say I cut contact with them. Pretty much after that video. They were pretty cute. Just psycho. If you'll notice this trend, I like getting with crazy bitches. It is let it be known, BLUAGBLITZ likes crazy people. To a point. Okay, that's the point I draw the line, is that they're threatening to kill me because I did not want to be with them. Yeah, that's where I fucking draw the line. Remember this one time, this one person thought they just randomly flirt with me. I'm not social. I'll go out into a public place and I'll be fucking quiet. I look grumpy as all hell. I'm usually in a great mood. My face is a oxymoron. I can be the happiest motherfucker alive, and I just look like I just got home after trudging and shit. And this one person thought that flirting with me would be a good idea, so they're like, hey, best bud, just somebody I didn't even fucking know. You know, we're just gonna call them, what are we gonna call them? We're gonna call them Green. Green, we'll say they were a, I can't remember them exactly. They were a little bit shorter than me. They had glasses. Yeah, they had glasses. Fucking decided flirting with me was a smart idea. They're like, hey, you're pretty cute. You wanna go grab coffee later? And I just sat there like that. Coffee sounds fun. It's I'm sorry. I gotta go. I walked out of the school building so fast. Like it was like the school day was already over and everything, so I just fucking darted. I didn't give any context, did I? They just randomly came up to me while I was like walking out of the school building. As I said, not the most talkative type. It's like I disappeared on them and everything. They were like looking for me after that. It's like they just asked that question, I started stuttering, and then just poof, out of nowhere I was gone. They call me a Blogdini. Another crazy time that I've had with like flirting and exes is let me see. Sorry, I've got a lot of memories to dig through. I have photographic memory, but it's very selective, so I'll remember bits and pieces of something like crystal clear, and then like the randomest thing will be left out. Let's see. Fuck. Like I'm saying, I'm remembering bits and pieces of different things. I don't know why, but the second I never dated anybody whenever I was a kid. Like whenever I was in middle school and all that, never dated anybody. Freshman, sophomore year of school, never dated anybody. Moved up to my mother's. 8 people 1 year. This year, 3. Last year, what was it 5? Yeah, I moved to my mother like almost 3 years ago, I'm gonna say. Finished high school last year. Like done with school. Fuck that shit. I can't tell you. People, like, I've told my work friends that, and they're like, dude, you're a fucking you're a man slut. I kind of agree with them now that I think about it. Like, fucking 8, 6, then what was it, 3? See, I remember the numbers. Not properly all the time. Like, I gotta go back and count, like, each blocked contact and all that. I'm not gonna count my current relationship because, you know, start counting that as a, past relationship. When did it activate? And shit might go south. Alright, I'm a big guy about luck. I'm a very lucky man. Obviously not relationship-wise, though. I wonder what happens. Anyways. Yeah, it's just about all the, X's I've had. Ooh, another thing I've done with fire is... I have set my entire other hand, not the arm I had on fire, that's like my right arm I had set on fire. I have set my entire right hand on fire with alcohol. Putting it on, like, I have this, speaking of which, it's like right beside me as well. I've had this thing for like 2 years now. It is a candle that's already burnt all the way through, but it's filled with other candles' wax. And I like to burn it every now and again just by running a lighter over it. So I got the bright idea like 6 months ago to just drizzle a little bit of alcohol on it. And I didn't realize that the cap leaked on my hand. So I went to go light it with that exact same hand. Not only did the candle wax, like, light up instantly, my entire hand did. And knowing this type of alcohol, it would not come off my hand. I shook my hand. I didn't think about putting it in water, okay? I just thought, my hand's on fire. Holy fuck, this is burning me. There was no hoodie to protect me this time. I just sat there, and I was just panicking, shaking my hand, like, patting it on myself. Luckily, it didn't transfer onto me, because there was a film on my hand of it. But I just sat there, and I kept on shaking my hand, patting it. I even put it on my lap and started patting my lap. It just would not go out. Until it finally burned itself out. Shit you not, I still don't have hairs on that hand. Naval mine. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're probably not fine. Ooh, definitely not fine. I'm gonna put a landmine on your head. Now, that's the gist of my life. Fire-wise, fire of the heart, and then fire of butane, alcohol, lighter fluid. I think I should go ahead and do my outro. You know, yeah. Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, you know, like, comment, subscribe, you know, follow the Twitch. If you like this kind of content and you want me to keep doing it, you know, just tell me. Comment section, my server on Discord, all that jazz. Yes, I have a server because I like when people tell me to do stuff like what games they would want me to see me play. And I'll see if I can eventually get to them. Also to see if they wanted stuff like this, because somebody DM'd me I should do stuff like this, because I've been talking about it randomly. But I think that'll do it for this time. Until next time, bye-bye.